I don't think it's nice, you laughing. You see, my mule don't like people laughing. It's the crazy idea you're laughing at him. If you apologize like I know you're going to, I might convince him that you really didn't mean it.
All right, let's talk about this one. Great second period. The first was weak, but the third period was a disaster. If we had any doubts about signing this goalie, they went out the window tonight, guys. And the boys worked hard for this win, regardless of what it looked like in that third period. They worked hard. They competed best they could. This is a powerhouse on their home ice. You know, and they just lost their last home game, so they were gunned and geared ready to beat us. Let's look at the numbers. I want to get this video up to you ASAP. Okay, shots on goal. They double us, 48-24. Face-offs, 56% to 44. We were 1 for 4 in the power play. Finally, a power play goal. They were 0 for 3. We had 16 hits. They had 28. We had 13 blocks. They had 11. We had 11 giveaways. They had 18. Shots on goal, first period 15-7 Edmonton, dictates how the play went. Second period 12-10 Buffalo. I thought it was actually more than that, but anyway, 12-10 Buffalo in the second. And there it is, the third period, they outshoot us 23-5. My goodness, for 48-24 for the game. Let's look at the scoring. And there it is, Dahlin opens the scoring at 4 minutes on a blast, a nice one. And Darnell Nurse, 23 seconds later, ties it up. And then second period, which I thought was all Buffalo, Tage Thompson, just a beautiful play. As you've seen, he walked right in at 44 seconds. And then later on, Peterka showed that if he's going to get a chance, he's going to bury it to give us that 3-1 lead. That's the game winner right there. And in the third period, after Asplund missed an open net, Nugent Hopkins makes it 3-2, which I was losing my mind when that happened, because we just missed an open net. And I don't know how Asplund missed that open net, but he did. And there you see Tuck closes it out with the empty netter with 5 seconds left, 4-2 Buffalo. So guys, that's how the West was won. That's how the West was won tonight. You know, it's, hey, look, we're going to take this. We are going to take this, and we're going to enjoy this one, because the odds are due that next game, that third period is going to wake them up going into Calgary. That's going to really wake up the Sabres, that they fell flat like that in the third. And I you know what, I want to give Edmonton all the credit in the third, though, because they just kept coming at us. But McDavid must have played like 12 minutes in that third period. Was it just me, or did it seem like he was on the ice the whole period, it felt like? Just felt like it. Drove me nuts, you know? And when they made it 3-2, I wasn't surprised. I just wasn't surprised. The way that period went, we were lucky. But Comrie, guys, tonight looked like Dominic Hasek. That's what we had in nets today, guys. Shades of Dominic Hasek in that nets tonight. It was just outstanding goaltending. It's the best goaltending we might have seen in a few years, that performance. Although we did see that performance last year in Pittsburgh. I think it was Tokarski, right? And Tokarski just robbed him completely the whole night. And that's kind of what happened here. But the second period, the 12-10 doesn't tell the tale. Buffalo was by far the better and more aggressive team in that period. And third period, you know, when there's 5-6 minutes left, I thought we'd get our act together better than that. I really did. I didn't expect us just to kind of stay flat the whole period. But we just couldn't get anything going. We couldn't see, it seems we couldn't win a faceoff, guys, when we needed to. That's alarming. You know, we couldn't win a faceoff under pressure, and that alarmed me tonight, the way it closed out. I thought we'd maybe win some down the stretch. Didn't seem like we won any. At least that's how I felt. You know, I might have been just seeing what I wanted to see. I don't know. We're going to take this, guys. We're going to take this, and we've got to win. This is a big one off the schedule. We don't have to play in Edmonton the rest of the year. Thank goodness. That's it. That's it with Edmonton. And did you see how frustrated the Oilers were leaving the ice? Wasn't that something? Hey? Not like the old days. You know, the Edmonton fans were all talking smack online, how they're going to kill Buffalo. Well, there you go. There you go. You know, overconfidence, is never a good thing. And the Sabres went in there and played them hard. And the truth is, it wasn't really evident till about, I'd say, 8 minutes into the third period that this game was completely now one-sided in Edmonton's favor. It took Edmonton, though, let's face it, guys, it did take them about 48 minutes to make it a one-sided game. They didn't just come out and dominate, really kill us like that period. I mean, by the time that Edmonton settled in and were completely dominating play, well, they were double shifting McDavid, of course, and Draisaitl. These guys were getting all sorts of ice time in the third. But Comrie wasn't going to be denied tonight. He just wasn't going to be. He was just brilliant tonight in nets, guys. Brilliant. This is some of the best goaltending I've seen in a while. This is huge. This is really huge for the kids. This is really a big win that you've seen how happy they were leaving the ice. I mean, this is really, really huge. They had to win this game, because we weren't supposed to in the end. We had to win this game. And when they closed it out at the end, I was just so happy for the kids. I was so happy for Comrie. I was so happy just for the entire organization tonight, because this is a stepping stone victory for this young bunch. This really is. Now, can they go and lose the next 3 games in the West? Sure they could. It's the West, guys. There's no way to know. Could they win the next 3? They could. There's no way to know. So we got to just take this a period at a time, obviously. Take a look at tonight, how that went. A shift at a time even. Especially the last 5 minutes for this guy was brutal to watch. It was hard to watch. I just didn't want to watch it. I didn't want to watch it. If I didn't have to report in this game, I swear I would have just taken Rosie outside for a walk and calm my nerves and not watch it and just see the score when I get back in, because it's too much to handle sometimes, when... it was just too much at the end. It just was nonstop barrage, Edmonton pressure. So I'm going to text Abe. I haven't texted him yet. I was up at Stevens watching the game, the man in my building that I help. And all he did was complain about the Sabres all period. They're doing nothing, look. Like, he just let me hear it all period. So I'm good, guys. I'm good. We're going to take this. We're going to be proud of the kids today that they managed to do this. We didn't trail once in this game. Let's keep that in mind. We were not behind once in this game, and we played with the lead literally, all night, basically. It felt like, anyway. I mean, I know they tied it 1-1 when Nurse went in and scored, but, it was a beauty by Tage, and it was great to see. But once Peterka had a chance, and he just buried it with that confidence, I was so happy. The only real thing I was upset about was Asplund missing the open net. That really bothered me, because that's a chance that you don't miss. You don't miss an open net, to put a game like that away. That could have been a playoff game. You have to score in that open net, or if you're not sure, don't take the chance, kill the clock. That was the only real thing I could complain about. We played a powerhouse team today, guys. It's a powerhouse. This Edmonton team probably will win 50 games this year. Probably will have another deep playoff run. That's a really good squad over there. And right now, they're really, really upset. So, thank you, Sabres. All right, guys, have a great night. That's it for tonight. It's late. I want to get this video up to you. And I will jump in the Discord while this is uploading. See you there, guys. Have a good one.